which arm is leading, how comfortable you are, how smooth the movement comes. And then try to change the direction. Let the opposite arm to lead, and left might be a little bit more fixed, or it might be a little bit uncomfortable. Like a new movement, like your other arm doesn't know how to lead, and then we'll just stretch it this way, pressing fingers into the back of the palm, stretching the front of the wrist, and stretching the opposite. And let's do a couple of times. And then allow this movement to become a wave movement, where you start feeling that the movement initiating the shoulder. And again, note which arm are leading you here. And try to change the direction. And then let's release the arms, and I'll take a moment to relax the shoulders first, and then we'll pick up the band. You don't need right now to stretch it. You just hold the band shoulder widths apart, and we'll take it overhead. So don't have it wide. I want you to have shoulder width, so your arms are on the sides of the ears. And I want you to note if you're able actually to hold the arms on the sides of the ears, or your arms are falling forward a bit. So try to get it above the crown of the head when the chin is parallel to the floor. And that's from here. Start elevation and depression of the shoulders. So lift and drop. So when you drop, make sure you're not bending the elbows. It's up and down. Up and down. And make sure you're not extending. So you're holding the ribs in. Up and down. Have two more here, and let's release the arms. Just take a moment to rest, and then we'll take the arms parallel to the floor, go into a retraction, retraction, a retraction, retraction. So getting the squeeze and move the scapula forward. Again, try to eliminate movement in the torso as much as is possible. Try not to elevate the shoulders as well. So you're getting the shoulders down. Very good. We'll do 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's release the strap for the moment. We will need it in next one. We will work on the internal and external rotation, having the arm parallel to the floor. Move the shoulder forward, move the shoulder back. So internally and externally rotate. So making sure that you're not just moving the forearm. It's a different bone, it's a different joint. You want to work on the shoulder joint. And you are waking up some very sleepy muscles that letting us do the arm movements. And let's release. Take the left arm parallel to the floor. And go with the movements here. So first we're going to do this movement without the bend. You have your elbows tucked to your torso, palms that you're holding the tray, and you open it out without going with the elbows and and back. So now we're going to do this with your band, and you decide. You all have a different band, right? So you decide what is the resistance that's working. So you will move the arms, and you're going to have this, you hold it palms up to the ceiling, so you hold it, and you here holding for 5 seconds, and then you release. So you stretch and hold for 5 seconds, and release. That's 2. Stretch and hold. Feel a little bit of a work in your chest, and release. 4. Stretch and release. 5. Stretch. Keep shoulders down. 6. Stretch and release. 8. 2 more. Stretch and release. And the last one. Stretch and release. So shake your arms a bit, and we will now take the strap again. You decide what is the correct resistance for you, that you do feel the work, but it's not something that pulling your arms from the shoulder. You take it behind the back. We're going to do retraction and protraction shoulders with resistance. So you let the band to pull your shoulders together, and then you resist to move them out. But don't do this. Don't move your arms too much forward. So you just a bit. Squeeze, and again. Squeeze, and pop. So just a bit. Don't move arms too much forward. Keep your elbows straight. Let the arms go behind, and then bring them to the level of your chest. Take them behind, and bring them forward. Squeeze, and then take forward. Squeeze, take forward. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now hold it behind. Keep the shoulder blades squeezed. Let the band come all the way up. Now continue to have the band stretched right in front of the chest. In front of the chest, and release. So now you will change. Again, you might need to change resistance. We're going to do the stretch in front of the chest, and release. Holding the arms in front of the chest. So stretch, feel your chest working, front of the shoulders working, and release. Keep your arms on the level of the shoulders, and release. Let's do here 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's put it aside. Let's come from the bolster and come to the child pose. You're welcome to have your arms on the side to let your shoulders rest. A lot of awareness, wake up a lot of small muscles on the upper back, that because of the weakness, we might have the neck pain, because the muscles that should not work hard, working harder, because the rest of the muscles of the upper body is not really engaged in a lot of movements of the arms. Here, another breath. And let's come into seated position. So we're going to put feet not in the width of the mat, how we usually do, but I ask you to get into 90-90 position. So your heel and knee not meeting, and you have your feet flexed, okay? So 90-90. feet flexed, so the front knee probably will not meet the heel, because if you have 90, so you have from the left side to the right side also 90. Okay, everything 90. Here is 90, here is 90. And you lean back, so you have your hands to support you behind. Yeah, you might be
not like you.
And we will go, heels are not moving. We will go to the other side. So some of you will turn up their different direction. That's okay, don't worry. Doesn't matter. It depends how you put your 90 position. Yeah, and so don't have your heel away from the toe. And go again. So I'm going to go around and adjust some of you. So heels that stick to the floor, and you move. That's it. Yeah, good. Some of you adjusted already yourself. So knees should reach the floor, and go. Continue.
I lost on this one today. Okay. Oh. You need to lean back. Okay.
And now you will
I've done
go.
this before.
That's it.
It.
Yeah, feet up, legs moving. Your knees reaching the floor. So let's have it a little wider. Yep. And you will go stiff and you go all the way. Yeah. It's a little bit different from you might not move actually, because you don't want to move in this one. You want to just be on the it's a little bit different from what we usually do. Yeah, just do like that. Just drop from side to side. So let me adjust you a little bit like that and see what happens now. Yeah. And now. Good. So just a little bit different. Now, let's try to do in the same position. So don't change anything in your feet and knees. Try not to use support. So now we're going to come here and we'll move. So don't change anything. Whatever you find, if you all were in the 90-90 position, you now want to, and you will be maybe moving forward a bit. But your 90 position. It's harder than we usually do, because I'm forcing you for a certain alignment. 90, 90. Now try to. Heels will be wider than we will usually go. Own way, yes. And so you lost your 90. Have your feet wider. Yeah. Right? Yep, like that. Yeah, and keep it wider. It's supposed to go. So showing you there, it's showing you limitation in your internal rotation. Yes. When I force you to go wide, it means you see it more. It's harder for some of you. Okay, so we have a warm hip. And let's return back to the center of your mat, and let's come to the tabletop position. And let's warm up the spine. So get your hands under your shoulders, knees hip distance apart, and let's round the spine. Drop the head, take the chin in, hold the belly in, turn the tailbone under, and then with inhale, let's sit out to the opposite. And continue one direction. And the other direction. Allow your spine to guide you through the movement. Use every muscle of the back to be stretched when this spinal column moves. parallel to the floor, maintain a neutral position. Tap your toes, push the floor, and lift your knees 1 inch. So you have a lot of awareness of your upper body. Make sure you're in control of your upper body. Use your arms. This is an excellent exercise now, just stabilizing the shoulder. So you're using your arms, you're using your upper back to have the joint stable, strong, support you. Drop the knees down to the floor. And let's rest here. Take the arms on the both sides. And let's do it one more time here. Have your hands under the shoulders again. Make sure shoulders are not lifted. That's when we have the tension. Control it. And take your knees off the floor. Hold here. Keep your neck parallel to the floor. Work on the strength. It's also working on those muscles on the side of the neck, helping you to take the load from the top of the shoulders. And maybe helping you to avoid the neck pain. And let's drop the knees down to the floor. Let's again come into the child's pose. And let's now come to the downward dog. Tap your toes. Bring the head in between your arms. Come to downward dog, having the feet hip distance apart. Head aligned with the arms. And maybe walk your dog a bit. Stretch the back of the legs. Nice long breath. And then let's drop the knees down to the floor and come to lie on the belly. We will work a little bit on the back strength. Have your feet a bit apart. I'm going to have the arms in the letter Y in front. And I have just the tip of the fingers. So right away have your wrists and elbows off the floor. And now from here we will lift the chest. And when you're lifting the chest, you're trying to squeeze the shoulder blades. Point the toes. Keep your toes on the floor. But have your strong legs. And think that you're lifting your chest, not because that you're pushing the floor, but because you're engaging the back of the body. And maybe at some point you don't use the floor, you lift your palms, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down, take a moment to rest. We will now bring the hands on the sides of the rib cage, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and when you're ready, you will lift your chest again. Your toes are not lifted, but your strong legs, like you're lifting, you have your glutes engaged, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Again, think of the back of the body, lifting your chest, and maybe you don't need your hands. You take your hands to your shoulders, hold it here. 5. Squeeze the shoulder blades, elbows pointed back. 3. Engage your glutes, hold the belly button in, don't use your lower back, and release. Exhale. Let's have a moment to rest. And we have one more variation. We're going to have the arms on the sides, palms facing the ceiling, and we're going to lift the chest. Roll the shoulders back. This time we will engage the glutes and lift the legs off the floor, but don't go high. And think that you want to reach to your toes with the tip of the fingers. Find your lats working here. Lifting, lifting, lifting your chest. But it's not because you're compressing the lower back. You're working on the lats to lift. Don't take your chin too high, neck in neutral. Excellent. And come all the way down. Exhale. Now, after the awakening, the back of the body, we're going to work on a little bit on the mobility of the spine. And we come into Sphinx pose. Don't compress your lower back. For this one, you might want to separate your toes a little bit wider invite your block maybe to be a support for the forehead. This time, you want to relax the body. So everything which we tried to engage in the previous set, you want to relax now. Legs relax, glutes relax. And you feel you create a little bit of the stress in your lower back, but it has to be the stress that your lower back accepts. You're not going into something too intense. If you start feeling that it's becoming too much, take a break. We have here 2 minutes. Shoulders down. Try not to lift them. Then release the torso and just take a moment. First, letting the spine to rest in the throne position here, being on the belly. To the child pose first. Very slowly give yourself a bit of a stretch for the area around the lower back, putting your spinal column into contour position. Breath here. And then let's come to another downward dog, in which you will test the sensations in the lower back after the work on the core, on the front and back of the body, work on a bit of the extension of the spine and see if this is now feels different. Take another breath. And let's drop the knees down to the floor and we're stepping the right foot forward into the lunge. So you're welcome to have blocks on the side of your right foot. Coming into the wide lunge with the knee 90 degrees, and then check how you feel here. How your left quadricep responds to this position. You can drop the head down and then we'll use the blocks to help us to move the hips back, flex the foot, and come into hamstring stretch. And we'll change. Stepping the left foot forward. Pushing the hip. Welcome to use any height of the blocks for support. You can drop the head down. Up here, three more breaths. Now we'll lift to the chest and we'll twist a bit and reach to the right hip flexor here. Any amount of stretch that feels okay, feels right. And then unfold using the blocks to lift and transfer hips back. And let's release. And just resting child's pose, round the spine. From here we come into the frog pose, so we will face the south wall with the balls there. Make sure if you need, support the balls with the block as well. So you don't want to have back bend. You want to have a neutral spine. Support your knees the way you need. Slide your knees wide. Your toes could be pointed. Your feet could be flexed. Try to align your hips and knees to be on one line. to come to your back and bring your knees to your chest and rock side to side here. So having your flexed spine now massaged by rocking. And then we will take the legs up. We will practice the shoelace pose on a supine variation. You get your right leg across the left, try to bring knee inside the knee, bend your elbows, and reach to your feet. If you cannot reach to your right foot, you can use the strap to hold the foot, or go around and help some of you if you need some assistance. And you try to just relax the shoulders, hold where you can get. Try to take your knees closer to your chest. And hold here. Sure that you're using your support for the back of the neck, the knee. So here is the internal rotation. So you feel some compression around your right hip. Let's change. So let's shake your legs maybe first, and when you're ready, cross the left leg in front of the right. Reach to the ankles. It might feel different. Left hip with you and some restriction probably. So don't force your knees. And let's release, and let's again shake the legs. Shake the legs, even shake the arms a bit. Circle the ankles, bring the knees to your chest, and rock from side to side. Let's now bring the arms in T position and drop the knees to the right. Trying to maintain the 90-degree thighs to the chest. Bring the right hand on the top of the right knee. Turn the T to the left. And then from here you're welcome to progress. Maybe with taking the left leg straight or both legs straight. Don't force yourself to go into twist. Use maybe support of the blocks, the support of the bolster if needed. Allow your left shoulder blade to be heavy on the floor. Coming back to the center and resting couple of moments, bringing the straight legs, returning with the shoulders back to the midline. And then we'll come to the other side, arms in T position, dropping the knees to the other side again, using any support that feels appropriate for you. Don't right away go into advanced position. Stay. First in a moderated and then progress. today, upside down. So we're going to stay on the back with a straight left leg. We're going to bend the right knee, reach to the foot, keeping the foot flexed, and you will just rotate the hip whatever you can. And we're going to hold it here. Keeping maybe the left foot flexed. So it's becoming not the passive stretch. So make sure you're not. I see a lot of you collapsing in your ankle. Get your ankle flexed actively. So everything here is working. Hold the foot with the left hand. Have your right hand inside your right thigh and think of self-adjustment of externally rotate the thigh. And hold there. Keep your left foot flexed as well. So don't pull the right foot toward the chest. Keep the foot flexed. Ankle fixed. And just think of, yes, so having not to the knee, but like from here. So think this way, like that, yeah. So you are working on the side, on the hip, not pushing the knee away. Different thing, right? But that might be a good thing for your knee, for your hip. You don't have the weight on your hip. And this is not a passive stretch. Both shoulders relax on the floor, both hips relax on the floor, and you really see what is the mobility of your hip, how far your thigh bone rotates from the hip joint. And it's not about the knee, it's not about the ankle, it's about the right hip. So see if you can have your heel, right heel, like a little bit higher, so you basically have the shin parallel to the floor like that. So knee and heel, don't drop the heel. Have the knee and heel aligned without pushing too much on the knees, like that. Yeah. You're doing great. You're doing great. It's just your head is also too low. That's it. That's it. Oh, very good. Very good. Everybody there. And we have 5 more breaths. It's hard. It requires the muscle strength here to hold like that. And let's release. So bring your leg, straight shoulders, rest. See what happened in the hip right now. I will try to find it with the left. So get your left knee bent. Keep your foot flexed actively. Hold the foot with your right hand. Left hand comes inside the left side to open that. Shoulders square. You have a reference. Getting the heel on the level of the knee, so shin is parallel to the floor. Very good. Don't work too much with your arms. Yeah, so that might be, you can utilize an extra, or even might be like this. Whoopsie. The other variation that could be as well. Yeah, but just I don't want you to move too much with your shoulder. And keep your shoulders aligned. So here like this might be other option. come straight. Shake your body from side to side. Bring your knee to your chest. Rock a couple of times. And let's roll into seated position again. And this time we will place the bolster perpendicular to the mat. And we come full back bend of that. If your lower back allows you, you come right away to straight legs. Straight arms here. So this is the back bend where we again working on the flexibility of the spine, but here we're working with the gravity, so you are relaxing, you're just falling over the bolster. That's the work for you. If you feel your lower back not loving that, bend your knees. Bend the knees and take the legs up. Make sure you're comfortable in your lower back. You might drop your legs towards it just a bit and feel a little bit more stretch on the back of the body. If this works for you. arms overhead. Move the heels to the left. Move the arms to the left. Hold your right wrist with the left hand and create a stretch on the side of the body. Keeping the right hip, right shoulder down. Scan your body from the right heel to the right palm and just check how the stretch travels there. We first started feeling the muscular release on the ribcage area. Back to the center and allow yourself to be with a straight body, straight legs. Maybe even you need to take a look on your toes and make sure you return to the knee line of the mat. Move your heels to there. To the right, move your arms, shoulders to the right. The side might feel much more open. Back to the center and maybe point the toes. Take a deep inhale, stretch, equalize the sensation of the side of the body. Take a deep inhale and exhale through the mouth. And let's rock from side your side, maybe before you find in your support for Shavasana. You have the balls under your knees, supported neck, supported head, maybe put in your thumb or put your second layer. To check the upper body sensation, the shoulders that we worked on their awakening and strength routine today. So maybe squeeze the shoulder blades, have a little bit of the depression and external rotation if this is working for you. We also worked on the back of the body in the strengthening and mobilization. So make sure you relax in the spine, vertebra to vertebra to the floor. And maybe check how the different hip work today reflects in your hips. And then you would like to tune to your pace of breathing. And hold yourself in stillness of the body and stillness of the mind. Stretch with the arms overhead. And then exhale through the mouth. Bring your knees to your chest. And come to the right side and come into seated position. Lifting the chest. And bring it down in front of you. To admit the end of the practice. You have your personal intention, return back to your intention. Thanks for being able to start your weekend with their restorative practice. Hopefully we're the balance for your young week. Now, for those who are assigned for restorative on December 3rd, it's tomorrow, Thursday. And And we also have another restorative class with Fatima that will be combination of Thai massage and restorative. It's on January 15th. So if you're interested, it's a $50 plus tax, and it's a Sunday, I believe, at 2:30. So we only 8 people that you're going to get the hands-on work on you while you are in the restorative pose. So it's a little bit different from the restorative classes that some of you had already or signed in February.
That makes me wonder how many kids, I helped or I didn't help. You know what I mean? Because, I have to let you just. That's right. So doesn't mean that the teachers were bad. It's not another connection. Yeah.
Shasya